Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on order of operations and exactly what do we need to do in what order to solve each of these equations. We're going to have 4 examples, so let's get started. Here we have BEDMAS, right? Or you might have heard it with a P, which is PEDMAS, which is basically parentheses, brackets and parentheses, same thing. So don't worry about that. And yeah, here's the breakdown. We got brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction in that order, okay? Now, key thing to remember is that division and multiplication, they're on the same level. So you go left to right, okay? Just because division is first doesn't mean you do it first if it's on the right side of the equation. It's left to right. Same with addition and subtraction, left to right. All right, let's get started. So, we have this first question, right? We have 8 plus 3 times 2. What do we do first? Well, we have to do multiplication first, right? Multiplication is the one that comes before addition or subtraction. So let's do that first. So 8 times 2, what is that going to give us? That's going to give us 6. So, sorry, 3 times 2. That's going to give us 6. So we're going to do 8. And this changed to a 6, right? This changed to a 6 because we solved this right here. It changed to a 6. So we're going to do 8 plus, because those two remain, 6. Okay? And now, what is that answer going to give us? What is that going to give us? It's going to give us 14. All right? So our final answer for this question is 14. Quick warm-up. All right. Here's our next one. Here, we have multiplication, right? But we also have these in parentheses, brackets. So, brackets are the very first thing you do no matter what. Like brackets, if you see them, that's the first thing you're doing in your question, in your equations. So, what is 8 plus 3? Well, it's going to give us 11, so let's write 11. And for the simplicity of it, let's write 11. We're going to rewrite 11, and then times 2. And what is 11 times 2? Well, that's going to give us 22. All right, there we have it there. Okay, moving on. I guess I'm going to start writing on the line with the answer line here. But yeah, here we go. So we have 18 divided by 3 and 4 times 2. Okay, you see this plus sign in the middle? We don't do anything with that. We have to solve these two first, okay? This is multiplication, this is division. We do them in order. They're the ones that are priority right now. So as we see here, 18 divided by 3, right? What is 18 divided by 3? We're going to rewrite that as, well, what is that going to give us? It's going to give us 6. So let's write a 6 here, and we're going to write that as part of our equation here. So we have 6. And then what is 4 times 2? 8, right? So we're going to write an 8 right here. Okay? So we basically brought them over. And this sign right here, the addition sign, it remained, right? We didn't do anything with it. So we're going to keep it like that. All right? Now we have 6 plus 8. What is that going to give us? Well, it's going to give us 14. So our final answer, again, is going to be 14, just like question 1. All right, moving on to the next one. Now here is going to get a little more difficult, but we got this. All right, so what's the first thing we do based on our line, like our order here? We're going to do 4 times 3 first because it is in brackets. So let's write 12. All right, this is going to give us 12. All right. So now, so far, we have 20 minus 12, right? That's our first part of order of operations. 20 minus 12. Okay? Because this stays the same, of course. We don't have to do anything here. But this exponent, that would be the next step. We actually haven't solved this right here, this exponent. And if you haven't done exponents, basically the little number tells you how much you're going to multiply the big number by itself. So for example, if it was 2 to the power of 3, the small number was 3, you would do 2 times 2 times 2, 3 numbers, 3 2's. But in this case, it's just 2 of them. So basically, you can rewrite 2 to the power of 2 as 2 times 2. And that's going to give you 4. Okay? So we know that this is going to be a 4. So we're going to keep this addition sign. We didn't do anything with it. And we're going to do plus 4. All right? There we have it. So 20 minus 12 is going to give us 8. plus 4 is going to give us 12. So our final answer for this question would be 12. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I recommend that you pause the video, review the steps again, watch it again if you need to. This was a very beginner introduction to it, and I hope that it helped you. Feel free to reach out to me for any questions you may have in the comments below. And and watch the video at the end, as I do tell you a little bit about myself as well. All right, until the next video, happy learning. Bye for now. Hi everyone, my name is Andre and I'm the founder of Learning Leap. I have been teaching students for over 12 years and I always look to help the student excel and have you reach your goals. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as I will be releasing more content for your studies. I also do offer tutoring sessions, so if you are interested in that, feel free to reach out to me in the link in the description below. All right, all the best and bye for now.